Hey, what's up, my friends? There are two crucial things that I think you need to know about this bookshelf before you spend your money on it. I'm going to talk about those two things in just a second, but first, I'm going to pull you a little bit closer so I can show you some of the details and how this thing is actually built. All right, so this is a 5-shelf bookshelf, and it is a assemble yourself. It comes in that box right there, just so you know how big of a box it's going to be when it comes to your doorstep. And the assembly took me a total, if I were to minus, I made a couple mistakes that I'll just talk about in just a second, but it took me about a total of 20 minutes to get it put together. If you add my mistakes, it is actually about 28 minutes. I want you to see the detail on these shelves. They look like real wood. They're pretty good. Even the grain print is on the face of the shelves as well, so that's really nice. They do have these, it comes in these joints right here. So these joints are about halfway through the bookshelf, and then you have another joint right here that attaches the arch onto the bookshelf. I like the arch look. I think it adds a really nice dimension to the shelves. It's a total of about, I don't know, I would guess about 30 different screws that you got to put in. Each one of these shelves have 4 screws on the end, and then you have the screws and bolts that put the pieces together. You also have these back straps right here. These are to make the shelf more stable, and you have 4 bolts on each end, and then you have 1 bolt right here at the cross of these straps. You also have these height adjusters at the bottom of each leg. So if your floor is uneven, or like I have here, I've got 1 leg on the rug, 1 leg on the hardwood floor, I can adjust that to make it more even and level. I also love the depth of the actual shelves. That way you can handle some books and also some decorations. So all in all, I'm really happy with this shelf. It was easy to put together, the instructions were easy to follow, and it's gonna look really good inside my office here. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, everybody.